Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. You're watching Zombie Arcade. I'm your host, Troubletcat, and today, I was going to say tonight, but it's actually still daytime, we're playing some LA Noire. Continuing on from last time, you may recall that what had just occurred was Cole Phillips had decided never to give a single fuck about anything ever again, and that's the point from which we're continuing. Now, honestly, it's been a while since I recorded the last part, so I don't quite remember exactly what was going down. Indeed, D-Night Odin, it has been a while since I've streamed. But I'm back on account of, I had to actually get up at a reasonable hour today because my sister came to take away my bed. She's moving and she needed a smaller bed, and my bed frame was smaller, so we swapped bed frames, and that was like early in the morning, so I had to get up. And then, I was actually awake, so I got my work done for videos nice and early, and then I had plenty of time to stream, so I was like, well, I'm out of LA Noire, so I better record some LA Noire. Or Legend of the Black will be sad, among the other... only a few people end up actually watching the Let's Plays on YouTube. They don't really get me a whole lot of views or exposure or anything like that, but I have fun doing them, and a few people enjoy them, so absolutely no reason whatsoever to not do them. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Okay, I believe today we are beginning with, yeah, Homicide Desk, the case of the Golden Butterfly. Hello, Donnie welcome to the stream, anyway. I'm going to call you Donnie because Donnie yeah. Waiting for the next Meet the Weapon. That actually went up just now, D-Night Odin, and it's the first handgun, the MP443. Okay, so what's going to happen in this case? Okay. Dead ass. Oh! Oh no. I don't think she liked that. That felt pretty bad. The problem with Skyrim, doing a Let's Play with Skyrim is it's super long. Like, super long. This game's like 40 hours long or something, though, so even this is going to be a long-ass LP.
Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight.
Skyrim I've been uploading for years.
Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence.
And then, once you've seen the evidence, jump to all kinds of conclusions. I'm pretty sure that's how police work works.
It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Alright, let's roll, buddy friend. Yeah, I was planning to do more Skyrim vids, Night Odin, but I kind of got distracted from that goal. And honestly, I haven't actually played that much Skyrim. I played like 30 hours or so. I could probably upload some more Skyrim next time I actually play some Skyrim.
This guy's got a screw.
I did like the game. There's just a whole bunch of other stuff to play as well, and yeah. Okay, where are we going? You said you know the place, so you can drive. Although you are constantly driving.
Can you drive to this one?
It's fine. I'm sure you can deal with this. It's fine.
Did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time in battle.
Aw, thanks.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself.
Rusty, what the fuck? That's not how you drive.
Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Yay, getting along. We get along better if you could maybe not crash immediately next time I'll let you drive, Rusty. That'd be cool. Just saying.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
matter? So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal.
Oh, yeah.
How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work.
I really like this
We
guy.
have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
It's
What do
like
we have, Captain?
fire and brimstone, but police do, not a
Another woman
preacher.
sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers.
Or possibly both.
I want daily reports, gentlemen.
I enjoy him.
Awful.
I just realized I forgot to do one thing here with my setup that I need to do. So there will be a short delay of just a moment here while I'm doing this. It'll take like 2 seconds. Where is settings? I've been... This is brightness, right? I was previously doing this with slightly increased brightness to make sure everything's... because it ends up a little bit darker through the stream than it actually is. So I think something like that is actually going to be... No, that's a little bit high. Okay, something like that's probably actually going to be a bit closer to the mark. Oh, maybe not. Oh wait, no, yeah, it's all good. All good!
I was first on scene.
Yeah. Okay, you were first on scene?
All these
Well, what have you got for me, buddy, bro, Seth, friend, guy, dude, bro, dude?
How bad
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
No!
Pepper tree, this way.
Oh, he can show me the body. Well, that's good. That's gonna make it a lot easier to investigate this case. Alright. Investigative music.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Well, then why are you even talking? Hey! It was you, wasn't it?
Here she is.
Wasn't it? I'm on to that guy. He didn't want to help with my investigation. I didn't even ask him to, and he just said he wasn't going to. Naked ladies. I'm actually probably going to have to censor these videos for YouTube.
Similar MO.
For what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a close.
Oh, you know, I didn't actually censor the other one. I
Another
completely
sad
forgot.
sack who lost his temper and probably wouldn't put out.
Never mind.
Suspect Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Of course I mind. You're not allowed to examine that. No. Phelps. Phelps, examine the body. Don't just step over it. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, that looks like strangulation. I'm guessing with a rope.
Look at your mark. It's very...
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Seems like she had a really bad day. That's what I've determined so far.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
But why would the killer take her watch? Unless he just really needed to know what time it was. Of course, it's all coming together. Interesting finger wound.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
So she was married or engaged. Alright, what do we got here? Victim's handbag. Let's see. Deidre
We have a name.
Muller.
Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Nah.
Back in a second.
Parent Teacher Association. So she's either a teacher or she has a child of school age, we can assume, if she's in the Parent Teacher Association at some kind of school.
Robbery. Why not take the money?
Well, because maybe the motive wasn't robbery, Cole. Did you ever think of that? Good detective, my ass. Jeez. Why is he just assuming this is a robbery, even though the person didn't take... No, I'm kidding, guys.
Was reported missing this morning by her husband.
Okay, so she was married.
What'd I tell you? It's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
Maybe we should, like, look for some more
What about
evidence
not
first,
making
Rusty.
assumptions and going on the evidence?
Yeah, Rusty, jeez! What an asshole. Okay, we got shoes. And by shoes, I mean footprints.
Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Fail. God damn it, newspapers. A lot of footprints around. Apparently the dude was just kind of doing a crazy dance all over the murder scene. As you do, I mean, it's pretty much a tradition. Alright, I don't see anything else immediately. Don't see any more of those little yellow placards, is what I'm saying. Might be worthwhile to look around the area outside of the roped-in zone, although generally speaking, I don't think you really find anything outside where the rope is. Why is my door swinging open? Oh, it's a ghost! And by ghost, I mean probably the wind. Not much of a difference, though, guys, really. Okay, you know, it's a true fact that ghosts are actually real. They just can't observe each other or be interacted with or observed by humans in any way. I learned this from Counter-Strike Source. After you die, you actually go into observer mode and have to wait for the next round of the universe to begin. If you guys were wondering what the great mystery of life after death is, well, there you go. Alright, so... what do you think you did? Somebody call R&I and get an address for the husband? They did. Alright. Well, looks like we found all the clues here, so let's go pay a visit to Mr. Muller. See what he has to say for himself. I'm guessing he's going to have some kind of completely bulletproof defense, pre-prepared. And if he does, that's just really suspicious, because, I mean, why would he bother if he didn't commit the crime? Alright, we got a bunch of gawkers. I'm sure they don't know anything. Hey, there's that guy who said he wasn't going to help. I'm on to you! And your hat.
All these cars. It's gotta be something big, right?
I'm on to you. Okay, where did we park our car? Over there.
All these people are vultures, officer.
I'm guessing the gawkers aren't really worth talking to. No, I'm not going to tell you what's going on. Why would I do that?
It's awful.
Alright, how far away are we from the Muller residence? Because that's going to dictate whether or not I actually feel like driving. Pretty far, so I'm going to let the other guy drive. I wouldn't mind driving at this juncture, but I don't want to drive that far. Did he actually? He just already went to the car. Yeah, I must have found everything then. Otherwise, I don't think my partner would have just been like, well, I'm going to go sit in the car while you dick around over here for like 5 more minutes for no reason.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
There still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out that way.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she?
Oh, snap, Rusty.
Divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
We're not talking about this shit anymore. Fuck! I need to close my door, guys. Give me 1 second here. Because, we'll start getting something. Okay. I hate being disturbed. Alright. Let's see what Mr. Muller has to say for himself. Hey, bro. What's up, dude guy? Mr. Muller? You're not a mister.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
We'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
Oh.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Hell's nah.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
We've got some bad news. Your mother was found naked, brutally beaten to death, and probably raped in a field this morning, possibly by your father. But don't you worry, everything's gonna be okay.
He'll be back in a moment. Just sit tight.
Cole has like a light touch with that stuff, you know. He knows how to break the news, hard news to people in a way that it doesn't make them feel too, bad.
This is-
I mean, you're always going to feel bad, obviously, but, Cole has just mastered the art of breaking the bad news in the best way possible.
Everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Okay, this probably isn't... Wait, what's this? The murder weapon! Must have been. I was actually kind of thinking Cole was going to pick up the knife. But I stand by what I said. That carrot was definitely the murder weapon. Okay, now we just need to figure out the motive. Aha!
Circumstantial.
She didn't put the glasses away after she washed them. Alright, we've got a weapon, we've got motive. Now we just need to find the bastard. Okay. Let's see if we can actually find some kind of actual evidence. Possibly might be a good idea. Something to look for. Okay, so this is the daughter's bedroom, I think. Nice, violin. Cool. Classy. Probably not important. Cat, why are you so mad? Don't seem to have anything around here. It doesn't look like there's anything of any particular relevance here in the daughter's bedroom. Wait, what's this? Ah, her diary. Maybe she...
Nothing significant.
You're not gonna read her diary, Cole? What kind of detective are you? Respecting people's privacy like that? Fucking suck at this, Cole. It's actually explicitly your job to do the opposite of that. Alright, let's see what size shoes we got here. That's gonna be relevant. Because we got those shoe prints, so we got a size 8. Well,
size 8.
That's fairly small for a men's shoe, I believe. But I mean, that's all sort of... Nah, we now can place him at the scene definitively. We got a weapon, a motive, and proof he was at the scene, so he was the husband for sure. Okay, that seems to be the only thing worth finding in here. You'd think there'd be something other than size 8 work boots. But there's not much else I can look at as far as I can tell. Here we go, what do we got here? Ah, jewelry boxes, maybe...
No sign of a wedding ring.
Weird. Maybe he was actually wearing his wedding ring. That'd be fucking unusual. Alright, what do we got here? Cat, you really need to calm down, because, see, I'm recording, and I can't have you yelling at me while I'm recording.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
And it's not here! Where could it be? Maybe she was wearing it when she went out, and... Oh, right, dude. Okay, so we got the jewelry boxes. We got size 8 shoes. I think I'm just gonna talk to the daughter now. There might be more around here, but hard to know.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
That is the fakest crying I've ever seen.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
She definitely did it.
Try.
Look at how quick, look at that recovery. It was definitely the daughter. She totally killed him. Killed her. What? What gender was the victim again? Does anybody remember? Because I forgot already. No, okay, let's see. Last contact with victim. Let's start there.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Oh, really? I was distracted by something in stream chat, so I'm gonna have to actually look at my notebook and check what you just said. Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show. I was upset. Daddy came instead. Alright. I can believe that. Seems perfectly reasonable. You seem like a trustworthy girl, although you did probably murder your mother.
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Apparently I chose the wrong thing there. And also, The father didn't answer immediately, so, that's interesting. So, did your parents have a happy marriage,
Your
Michelle?
mom and dad are happily married?
Are?
What are you saying?
She's dead.
Of course they are.
I find that hard to believe. I'm gonna go with doubt.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
But we didn't find a golden butterfly brooch. Huh! Colonel! What about the missing watch and rings?
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
No.
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
You look to the side slightly. Yeah, you have no reason to lie.
I know it's painful, Michelle. But this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
She chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Okay, good.
Yes,
So we got more information about the
You've
jewelry.
been very brave.
Excellent. Oh, hey, bro, what's up?
Hey! What kid?
Whoa, settle down,
Daddy,
bro.
the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating.
I thought about doubting her
like
for
she's
looking
some
away
was
night,
found
but
murdered this
sometimes
morning.
people look around.
Found? What?
Doesn't always mean they're
Sheldon?
lying. And yeah, this guy is a known actor. So
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
I don't remember his name right now. In this game, Hugo Muller. Okay. Yeah, kind of weird, isn't it, Toham? I'm pretty sure the daughter did it. I'm not even sure if I'm joking or not anymore. Okay. We have some questions. Let's start with movements of victim. Sure.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
Except you're full of shit, Captain, because you went instead. Do I have something in my notebook that is actually evidence that's going to be able to definitely call him out on that, or do I have to go with doubt? Michelle, no answer, no. I'm just going to have to go with doubt, because there's not anything in here that I can use to prove that's a lie. Doubt.
What happened, Hugo? You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car park by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
God damn it. I think I derped, guys. I think I derped pretty hard. Alright. What's your alibi then, Hugo?
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
No. Wait. That's the thing that we know is bullshit. I wasn't paying adequate attention. Yeah, no answer on the night of the murder. You're full of shit, Captain.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Yes, that is indeed exactly precisely what I'm saying.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Relaxing to kill, maybe. What about the missing persons report? We'll get to the history of violence later.
Report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Well, we know that's true, but God, you're making a lot of weird facial expressions. You look really uncomfortable, bro. I'm gonna go with doubt.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars? Nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, Mr.
I didn't say
Your
that.
daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Okay, apparently that was correct. They did have an argument on the night of the murder. We know that much. So what about this history of violence?
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
The daughter told us that they have a history of violence, but it's not in my evidence book, so wait. Butterfly brooch purchased for Deidre after domestic violence incident. Okay, I can probably call him out as a lie and use the brooch as the evidence. Man, this game's kind of weird sometimes.
You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Oh yeah? I know about that brooch.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Yes.
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Alright, what about the footprints at the crime scene?
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
But we found size 8 shoes in your bedroom. Why the fuck would you lie about that? I mean, actually, like, what possible...
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
He spends money, he beats her, then buys her more expensive stuff. Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it, Tohorn? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Tohorn, yes. Is that an M or an RN? Oh, God! Okay, so hang on. I didn't pay attention to the game for a second here.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got
To
nothing
whom?
hide?
Of course.
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Hands,
Always
right.
been true in my experience.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You
Yeah.
gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Don't make me come, Mr. Mueller. I hate it when men make me come.
Should go back in there and bust his ass.
No.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Sup, lady? Apparently you want to have a chat with me. I'm assuming it's just because I'm so handsome. I doubt you have anything to do with the case. Wait, how did you know I was a detective? I mean, I could just be a mobster or something.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning.
Oh,
though.
really?
He was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Wow, that's not fucking suspect at all. Just, you know, burning more shit right now.
Step away from the incinerator.
Somehow I think this might be our guy.
Don't let him get away.
I just get the feeling that this might be our dude, possibly. Get back here!
See him?
Get back here! Huh! Gotcha! Tase him? I don't have a taser, sadly. Okay, what do we got here? What do you incinerate? You're trying to incinerate your shoes. You're actually trying to burn your shoe. Oh, there's blood all over your shoe.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
In fact, that actually looks...
I can explain the blood.
Oh, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can.
Central officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't... No one's home and...
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
Call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Also, I need some new shoes. I had to run through that fucking water chasing that guy. Now my feet are wet. As Intro points out, it's just really frustrating. Alright, I'll go to the Gamwell and call the uniforms.
Homicide
Oh,
division.
okay.
Badge number
Apparently you'll do it.
564.
Fine.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Cool.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective
All right.
Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Okay, so I've got a couple leads. I can get the address for the high school and go see if there's any evidence at the school. And I do need to go talk to the coroner. We've got the dude already at Central Station. Where's the coroner? Is he at the station or is it the morgue? He's in the morgue. You know, let's go check out the high school and then talk to the coroner after that. Just need to get the address.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I gotta have it. I need an address on a Belmont high school.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
More like West. 2nd Street? I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I can't think of a pun. It's terrible. We're actually gonna have to make do without a shitty pun at the moment. Alright, I guess we'll just go to the high school then and investigate. This is a tragedy. High school and adjoining playing fields. Let's roll. How far away are we talking here? Okay, I'll drive this one. It's not too far. I just got Steam in the games I got play slow. How can I fix that? Maybe like yours. It's probably because your PC is not up to spec for those games. Just off the top of my head.
I'm surprised, you know.
It's the normal cause for poor frame rate.
Always make the husband, fellas. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some lives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
But I like being
I'll try to
liturgical.
dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Those cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Any central unit, a possible 280.
Wait, there's a crime at Belmont High.
1875 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit.
Something's going on right now.
It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go. I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy. Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
What if I am?
Hey, bro guy.
I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Apprehend lurker. Alright, no problem. Seriously, bro, what are you like even doing here? Was your entire purpose to come here and just look suspicious behind a car? Was that actually your goal? Because in that case, you succeeded admirably. Furthermore, get back here! Why do they always run? It's almost like they don't want to be caught by the police. Get back here! Get back here! Seriously, bro. Dude, guy. Is there any chance you could, like, just slow down? Come here! The Brown Derby.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing field.
Huh, her car is here. Good thing I came here.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Rusty, I like you.
You're under arrest, Eli.
The golden butterfly.
Trouble.
Why you
Get some
got this,
backup down here,
Eli?
Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Cool
Filthy
guy.
Son of a bitch.
Oh.
He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say
Oh, you seem like an honest sort.
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Game B14. If your game's running slow, and the most probable cause is you just need a new computer. So I mean, you can upgrade parts, but that's generally a more complicated procedure. I suggest Google to help you with your issue, because I can't really give you, detailed technical advice via the live stream.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
All right.
You looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here.
To whom gives somewhat more detailed advice. Oh. Well, this isn't suspect at all. Let's see, we got a murder weapon, we got the rope, we got the pipe, we got the rope, we got bloody overalls belonging to Hugo Moeller.
Moeller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
How do you know it's from a Chrysler just by looking at it? Damn, Phelps is a boss. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the husband at this point.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
He's just like, yeah, this is from a Chrysler. Like, okay. Alright, yeah, we need Ray Pinker down here. But first, see if there's anything in the glove box or anything like that. Bolt head pattern, only a couple used at that time. I don't know much about cars, to whom, so I'll take your word for it. Alright, I need to get to the telephone and get Mr. Pinker on the line, our good old coroner buddy friend. We can have a look at the samples and determine if, well, I mean, we can already be pretty confident. I mean, this is pretty much open and shut.
So, you gonna see your married man again?
The pedophile was a red herring.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mahler homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're done. Alright. But, now, I could just go straight back to Central and conduct the interrogations, but for the sake of completion, let's go talk to the coroner first and make sure we've got all the evidence we possibly have to make sure the guilty party goes away for all time. Or however long you go away for a murder in LA in 1947.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him.
Are you crazy?
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
Can we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for me.
I mean, that is... I mean, he's not really likely to kill again, I guess. And I mean, the pedophile dude is a pedophile. I think I should probably just go with actually sending to jail the person who committed the crime I'm investigating. But Rusty might have a good point here. Alright. Where is our buddy from the coroner? I would like to speak to him.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
And Pete, bro.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Okay. What do we got here? Well, this is the one that looks like the rope we found in the car.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Interesting. And, no, those are the ropes are going to be
a
matched.
sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Noire criminally attacked?
No external or
And you
internal
would know a lot
traces of
about
semen.
sailors' libido, wouldn't you?
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Alright, so she wasn't raped. The rope that did the crime matches the rope we found in the boot of the car with Mueller's jumpsuit. It's gotta be him. Okay, well, let's go back to Central, do these interrogations, and get her done. Maybe the pedophile at the school was a priest.
You can drive.
It's always possible. I don't know, he didn't really... He wasn't wearing his,
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
I don't remember what it's called right now.
Good man, professional.
Investments.
If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook.
So it's hard to be
reality
sure.
of a place like that.
Funny
But
job.
I suppose it's always possible.
How so?
No, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint.
Oh, no.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the...
What, Rusty? What are you doing? Why are you reversing? Okay, you're never driving again, Rusty. If I have to drive everywhere for every further case with you, I guess that's just something I'm gonna have to do, because what the shit. I got this. Just gonna start reversing. It's fine, guys. What?
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Need a drink.
Bowlers in
I got the
two and the
jitters
perverts in one. Get in there and get a conviction.
Well, let's go talk to the pervert first, because we're letting him off the hook. We're not making him for this crime, so we'll talk to him first.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Okay, so I'll just let him go, and then the captain will kick his ass. Everyone's a winner.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
No. Wait. Yes. All right. What's your place of employment, alleged child sex offender?
You're down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
I want to believe you, but you look shifty as all hell.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
Oh.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
So that's interesting. That's actually interesting because the green workwear, the initials could have been for Hugo Muller, or they could have been from the Hennessy Marina. It could be either. It's hard to... Maybe it was this guy. And also, the rope was from a boat, right? We've actually got
tie up any of your victims, Eli?
more evidence for this guy than I
Not a
thought.
nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Well, okay, you're pretty steady there. I'm gonna believe it.
A farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tied.
See, the problem is he doesn't have any motive of which we're aware.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You actually had her jewelry in your fucking pocket. Do you not remember that part?
You're a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman?
You had it in your pocket and it belonged to her. What more? I guess I just go with the butterfly brooch itself as the evidence for this?
I done told you I found that pretty thing.
You actually never...
I never stole it.
You actually didn't
I
say
don't like
that.
you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case. But my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the hat squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about?
Yeah, I couldn't actually get a
My
motive.
money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect.
Couldn't actually get a motive for Eli, so I really can't charge
I think
him.
we hit him with it.
So we're charging Muller. I mean, there was evidence related to Eli, but he could have just found the brooch and the other stuff. I don't know.
Here's where we stand.
Better evidence for Hugo, I think.
Your next door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
No, we aren't doing things that way. Let's start with... Let's hit him hard. Let's start with the vehicle recovered.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Do I go with lie for this? I think so. I think I'm going to go with lie for this.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
No. Well, maybe, unless if these aren't yours.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
So, disposal of evidence.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
I'm going to put some pressure on him.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
You're at your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
Fine. Access to tire iron.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
I know nothing of this tire iron! Well, I mean, we did find one in the trunk.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
You got no proof. Well, we do have the tire iron. I mean, it doesn't exactly link to you.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Makes perfect sense. What about this braided rope?
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
I mean, I can believe that. Sure.
Do you know anything about braided ropes?
Some. They're mainly used for mooring lines, hawsers, you know, that kind of stuff. We don't have much use for them in the machine shop. We use chain hoists.
I'm charging him.
Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
I hope you enjoy jail cells. You'll be spending a lot of time in them from now on.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution.
I arrested the right guy!
An armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Settle down, bro. The evidence was pretty solid. I don't know what he's so shitty about. He's just super mad, guys, and I thought I did an alright job. 11 out of 12 clues found. 10 out of... Meritus? Meritus? My performance was Meritus? Why are you so pissed off? I don't know! Ah, whatever, fine. Next case.
We captured 2 regular armies. Lieutenant! Bell, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
I know they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
We're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマ、何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
I don't know, get super mad and invade, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, that's going to be the end of this part. For those of you watching on YouTube, those of you on the live stream, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Actually, I might go get a drink, but I'm not going anywhere for long. Until next time, folks on YouTube, Troubletcat out.